Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. Hello. I'm waiting for a few people to join. It's early, early morning. Today I will be doing a cancer reading. I see one person. Hello, how are you? I'm going to start with my reading. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I am EmpressReal1584TheGoodWitch. If this is your first time visiting me, I would like to thank you. While you are here, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. By taking this action, it will help me to grow. Also, take a moment to read my About page so that you can have some understanding of who I am. I will never copy another person's work, nor will I copy another person's title. I am authentically me. This work is a part of my bloodline. Thank you for visiting, and I pray that you will return. Please check out my other videos. All are welcome to share his or her story in the comment section below because your story may be a helpmate to someone else. My channel is a no judgment zone place for healing in some sort of way. If my video does not resonate with you, please do not try to make it fit at all. For anyone else and everyone else that this message does make sense to, please take from it what will help you on your journey towards your happiness in every area of your life. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. Cross watchers, you are most definitely welcome. So, as you all know, my subscribers, I have been away for a little while. I went on a spiritual retreat. I asked my husband to keep it private because we all entitled to our privacy. It was something for me that was needed, that was necessary. In a world where you have gifts and you are around other people who don't understand your gifts, you want to be around like-minded people. So I definitely found some of my soul tribe. My experience at the retreat was amazing. It was a, a beautiful experience. I am a medium. I am a psychic. However, when you are a medium, when you are a psychic, you have some people that make up rumors about you. They'll say that you're the devil. They'll call you witches, not in a good way, in a negative way, because those are their own insecurities, and that's because they lack the knowledge of what you do as a person. Because even with spiritual gifts, you are still a human being. However, I wanted to go on this spiritual retreat to meet people that had gifts like mine or similar gifts. So I went to Arizona. It was an amazing place. However, Arizona has never been on my bucket list. The retreat was in Arizona, and I am so glad that I went. I met people from around the world, other mediums, other psychics, other healers, such as Reiki healers and things of that nature, other astrologers. I met a multitude of people, and each day we had to get into groups, and that was because so you wouldn't not meet someone. We had to share our lives. We had to listen more than anything. Listen, not to give feedback, not to stand in judgment. We had to listen, and that was a beautiful experience because sometimes when a person speaks to us, we don't listen. We're always ready to pass judgment, or we are always ready to give our opinion of something. However, I gave my phone number out to a lot of people, and when I called my daughter, I said, I gave my phone number out to keep in contact. And she was like, I know you're going to change your phone number. And that's something that I would usually do. I would give my phone number out and then I would change my phone number because I am a popular loner. It's hard for me to use the word friend because that title means a lot. So I don't call anyone a friend. However, I did meet some great people that I would love to continue on this journey with. There was one female in particular who was a medium, and you know, the host called her up on the stage, and instantly she came straight to me, and she was amazing at reading. She was a little nervous, but believe it or not, she's a Reiki healer, and it was her first time giving a mediumship reading, and she was accurate. So I encouraged her to go home and to create her a website. And I told her that I would be the first to give her a review. And she said, This was my first time. And I said, But you got everything right. It's your time. I do have a TikTok channel, I have an Instagram channel, and this is where I began YouTube. However, my soul is calling me to do other things. And, I had been struggling with that. So I went live on my TikTok when I got off the airplane and, I showed my face. And so many people were welcoming. But the reason why I don't show my face is because of the work that I am about to do. And I would like to keep myself, my family protected because of the work that I am about to do. And I'm going to start helping families of missing, of the missing. That's what I'm called to do. I would like to be a helpmate to families. So I will pop in from time to time on here, and I will do a few tarot videos. I will pop in from time to time on my TikTok and do a few tarot videos, but my journey is calling me to do bigger things because with gifts is bigger than this, and I want to be a helpmate to many. I am excited to step out to become a healer because when you help families find their missing, you're giving them healing in one way or another. And my mission is greater. However, today I will be doing a cancer reading, and I hope that everyone enjoys this reading. And if you don't, hit like anyway. If you do, hit like. So let's get started. This is actually a new deck. It's called Spirit Card Oracle Deck. I got this deck when I was in Arizona. I used it yesterday on my TikTok platform. I did 3 lives yesterday. When I do lives on TikTok, I do not save them at all. However, today I will be doing a cancer reading. This deck, it's amazing. The artwork is amazing. Arizona is a magical place in the area that I was. I'm not allowed to speak about the retreat because what happened at the retreat stays at the retreat. Hello, how are you? So let's get to it. This is a cancer reading. It doesn't matter if you are a male or a female. As we all know, there is no gender in tarot. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it at this present time. Tell me what I need to hear. Show me what I need to see for the sign of Cancer. Thank you. Whoa, it's a huge deck. Thank you. I'm so glad you're doing amazing. I love to hear that. Amazing. That's right. In the world that's filled with so much chaos and calamity, it's a beautiful thing to hear that you are doing amazing. I am doing amazing as well. The first card we have out is Dance. This is crazy because last night on my TikTok channel, I did a cancer reading and they got this card as well. And this is Dance. Take a look at the artwork. What does it look like to you? Dance. Cancer dance. This is spontaneity. This is movement. This is freedom. You know, sometimes when you're feeling like you're in a rut, you need to shake it off. And sometimes the only way to shake it off for me is to get up and dance. Every morning when I wake up, when I go into my kitchen to have my coffee, I'll turn on the music to certain songs and I'll dance. When my grandson was here with me, when he would wake up in the morning, he would wake up a little cranky, and I would take him by the hand and he would dance with me. And that crankiness would instantly go away and it would turn into smiles. So, Cancer, get up and dance. If you're in a wheelchair, if you have bad knees, if you have a broken leg, you can still dance in your chair by moving your arms and wiggling around, but it's time for you to get some movement in your body. This is freedom. So when you dance, even if you are the type of person that says, well, I can't dance, everybody can dance. So dance like nobody is watching. Dance. The next card that we have out is Raven Spirit. Take a good look at the card. Raven Spirit. When the Raven Spirit card comes out, that's magic. That's rebirth. So, we all have a little magic in us and around us. Use it. Cancer, you are magical. Your soul is magical. We live in a world full of energy. You are energy. Everything around you is energy. And that in itself is a magical thing. Rebirth. Some of you are in a transformative area in your life where you have new ideas, where you're searching for newness. However, we're about to go into the new year, and all your past baggage, your worries, your troubles, your insecurities, all the things that has transpired in your life from birth till now, it's time for you to get rid of it and not hold on to baggage. This is rebirth. We're going into a new year, a transformative year, because you want newness and you can have that. And in order to have it, you have to believe that you can have newness, that you can have all the desires of your soul. But you have to believe that you can and you will. I always say to people, that little bit of doubt, right? That little bit of doubt confuses your manifestation. I am a spiritual woman. However, manifesting, meditation is just like praying if you are a religious person. I often hear people say, I've been praying for the same thing for about a year or two and it has not come to fruition. Have you ever asked yourself why? Didn't you get what you've asked for? That was because when you were asking for that certain thing, you doubted, you didn't believe, and you didn't have faith that you could have what you were requesting from the universe, from whomever you prayed to. So that's the reason why you did not get the things that you asked for. So we're going into a new year and we're going to discuss some really, really, really important things to help you to transform your life. Thank you for that message. We're going to get into some new things that's going to help you transform to be able to have the things that your heart, that your soul, that your gut desires. The Raven Spirit is the number 26. The number 26 brings plenty of good news for those in relationships. 26 brings the message that you'll continue to enjoy a sustained period of love, peace, and harmony in your relationship. This does not mean that you should take your partner for granted. Maintaining a stable and peaceful relationship requires continued effort. So, if there are issues and problems in your love life, work on things together with your partner to find an amicable solution to your problems quickly. Let me say this as well. When dealing with problems, be careful not to let your emotions take control of you. If you let your temper and rage rule the roost, your relationship problems will continue to remain unresolved. When you approach your partner, do it in a peaceful way. Open all channels of communication and express your feelings openly. However, you must allow your partner to do the same. Two mature adults can have a healthy discussion without launching into a fist fight. If you are single, the number 26 announces a new romantic interest in the near future. The number 26 also suggests that you are about to enter into a period of economic prosperity in your life, a period of fame, financial gains, and material rewards. So, keep up the good work, Cancer. Be an outstanding team player and remain focused in all your endeavors. Remain focused on your business matters. Stay positive and know that it is only a matter of time before you get the chance to enjoy the fruits of your labor. This new period will also bring forth plenty of exciting new opportunities. So pull your socks up and get ready to rise up to the challenges. However, to make the most of the opportunities, you may need to make some life changes. Fortunately, you have nothing to worry about, Cancer, as these changes will help you live a life full of happiness. Remember to make healthy choices because challenges may come your way and you may face some hurdles. However, keep in mind that you have the talents, skills, strength, and the abilities to overcome any adversity. That's why you are magic. Always remember to keep a positive attitude at all times. Your guardian angels are telling you to maintain an optimistic outlook at all times on your spiritual journey. Please, whatever you do, just don't remain too focused on negative thoughts, as they can attract negative outcomes. As a matter of fact, I always let it be known that I do not give advice. However, I will share bits and pieces of me to give you some insight on how I have dealt with different situations in my life. I will, however, say this to you: cut off ties with critics, naysayer, disparagers, others who add little to no value to your life. Let go of the past hurts and also the regrets. It's necessary. If someone doesn't bring you peace, it's time to let them go. We have the owl spirit. Take a good look at the card. This is the owl spirit. When the owl spirit appears, this is observation. This is truth and also discernment. Now, this I don't understand. This card is the number 31. But what I want you to do, Cancer, we're heading into a new year. But just before you head into this new year, stand up, rise up one more time Look behind you and say goodbye to your past before the new year begins. Everyone always has this New Year's resolution. However, they never stick to it. You're going to do something different, Cancer. Rise up wherever you are right now. Rise up, look back, and say goodbye to your past right now. The pain, the hurt, the exes, the old jobs, the old places that you once upon a time lived, family members, associates. I didn't say friends, I said associates because a true friend would never let you down. You're going to say goodbye to those things right now. You're going to look back. This is the last time you're going to look back. Look back right now, wherever you are. Stand up, look back, and say goodbye because these cards are saying that you're walking into the new. And you're walking into the new right now in advance before the new year begins. It's time. We have to let go. Some people will say, I'm healed of the past hurt, but you're healed until you're not, until something or someone triggers you. And then you're back into those same patterns of negative thoughts. So I want you to do me a favor. You know that little voice in your head, and we all have had that voice, and some of us still have that voice of doubt, that voice that makes you shy, that voice that brings you insecurities, that voice that tells you you're not good enough, or your ex picked a better person than you, or you weren't qualified enough for that job. I want you to give that voice in your head a name. Now, you're going to say that sounds crazy, aren't you? But it doesn't. Have you ever given that voice in your head a name? It's time. Whatever you want to call him or her, give that voice in your head a name. Because you become more powerful when you give that voice a name. When you give it a name, this is the next step. Tell that voice to go to hell. Tell that voice to get the fuck out of your head. Seriously. Because a lot of people, they say, I can't meditate. I never get a clear mind. I'm always thinking about something. I can't quiet the mind. You don't even tell people about that little voice in your head. You know why? Because that little voice is attached because you allow it to be attached. But now it's time for you to get rid of it. Give it a name. Seriously, give it a name. Whatever name you want to give that voice, give it a name. Once you give it a name, tell the voice to leave you alone permanently. You're not crazy to have that voice in your head at all. You're not crazy. Guess what? Everyone at some point in their lives have had that voice that told them that they weren't good enough, they weren't pretty enough, they weren't handsome enough, that your ex new person looks better than you, they're shaped better than you, they're smarter than you, your job, oh, that coworker deserved the position over you. We all at one time have had that voice that didn't help us in any way, that created more doubt, that created more insecurities in our life. So today I'm telling you to name the voice. because you become more powerful when you give the voice a name. Give the voice a name and tell the voice to go to hell. And you know, I'm not the cursor on my channel, but you have to be strong. You have to be powerful. And don't forget, you are magical. That voice doesn't control who you are, you control who you are. Now, the owl spirit is observation. The owl spirit is the truth. The owl spirit is discernment. And the truth is, it's time for that voice to get out of your head. And anytime that voice tries to come back, you gave it a name and tell that voice to shut the F up, to leave you alone. Because without you giving it a name, who are you talking to? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Jaguar spirit. When the Jaguar spirit appears, authority. That's you taking authority over who you are. That's an opportunity. You have an opportunity right now before the new year begins. You have an opportunity to change your whole life, to change your thoughts. This is integrity. It's time, Cancer, for you to hold your head up high and walk with integrity because you're not letting anyone, anything, or any entity control you. It's time for you to take control of you, not the voice in your head that creates the doubt, but it's time for you to be your magical self. I will be using the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. I will be using the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. I hope you understood what I was trying to say. Everyone tells me, oh my God, you talk in circles. And I do. I do. But there's always a method to my madness. But you get what I'm trying to say. Take those steps, and it'll bring you a mighty long way. Trust me. I've been there. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it at this present time. Thank you. Spirit guides, show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to hear for the sign of Cancer. Cross watchers are welcome. Okay, let's see what we have here. Thank you, thank you. Spirit guides, tell me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to hear for the sign of Cancer. Two more cards. We're going to take it. One more card, please. Thank you. One more card. One more card. Thank you. One more card. This, oh, goodness gracious. That was entirely too many. I'm going to make this your bonus card. One more card, Spirit guys. One more card. One more card. Thank you. I will be moving to another deck after this one. We have sensuality. It doesn't matter if you are a male or a female. This first card is sensuality. When the sensuality card appears, that's feminine wisdom. So you can be a Cancer male that's in touch with your feminine side, being that we both possess masculine and feminine traits. However, you could be a feminine who's in touch with her feminine side. But this is passion. This is the passion card. So, with the passion card, you are passionate about something or someone. You could be passionate about a person that you've recently just started talking to and you're at the beginning stages of a relationship. You could be passionate about your partner, your significant other, someone that you have been in a relationship with. And the two of you guys are bringing new ideas into the bedroom. You could be passionate about your job. You could be passionate about an idea. However, this is sensuality. This is feminine wisdom. This is passion. This is the passion that you have inside of you for something or someone. Now, I usually don't take cards that are flipped upside down, but we are going to take it. This card is flipped upside down. So now we're going to turn it upright. Upright, this is telepathy, transmission, perception, communication. Now, I would tell you that you are with a soulmate and that you are communicating with him or her telepathically, but this card is upside down. So when this card is upside down and this is the telepathy card, as you know, you're here watching me on my channel. I am spiritual. Your chakras may be blocked. And so you don't have open communication. And there's something that you may want to say to someone, but you don't know how to say it. So now let's talk about the throat chakra. Your throat chakra may be blocked. And to unblock that throat chakra, rub your throat, open it up, close your eyes, because our chakras are very important to who we are. Sing. And even if you say, well, I don't sound that good, get in the shower and sing. Start to open up that throat chakra. Because for some of you cancers, your throat chakra may be blocked. But you have something that you want to say to someone and you've been holding it in. It's time for you to get that throat chakra. It's time for it to be, and you need to communicate your feelings to someone, how you feel about a situation, about a person. We have the number 32, and this is you having power over difficulty. See, Cancer, it's time for you to take your power back. It's time for you to show you who you are. So you probably thought that I was going to say it's time for you to show the world who you are. But no, because what others think of you is not important to you. What you think about yourself is what is important. This is you reclaiming your power. As I said, we're not going to wait until the new year. Wherever you are right now, stand up, look behind you one more time. The pain, the hurt, the lies, the bumps, the bruises, and those bags that you have been carrying around, leave them, unpack them. You don't need that baggage anymore. It's time for you right now to reclaim who you are. It's time for you to take your power back. And you can start right now. You don't have to wait until the new year. You can start right now and reclaim who you are. We have tenderness. Take a good look at this card. What are you feeling? What do you see at this present time? This is tenderness. This is true love. If you are in a relationship, this is a romance of a lifetime. If you are single, true love is upon its way. And this person will be very compassionate towards the things that you have been through in your life. They will have a great understanding because they too have shared some of those same wounds. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can somebody let me know if they can hear me or not? Can someone let me know if they can hear me or not? So, did you hear the beginning of the reading here when we started with sensuality? The upside down of telepathy, power over difficulty. Did you hear those cards? This is the number 9 card. The last card, this one, tenderness, true love. If you are single, true love is on the way for you. This person that's coming in for you will be compassionate about the things that have transpired in your life. When the two of you start to get to know each other and you share some of your ups and downs with this person, they will be compassionate because they too have been through similar situations. If you are in a relationship, true love, this is true love. This person that you are with, this is true love, a true love situation. This is idyllic times. So, the garden, paradise. Yesterday in my reading that I did on TikTok, Scorpio got the same card. So some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. However, this is the garden. This is paradise. When this card shows up, it's time for you to plant your seeds. It's time for you to decide what you want in your life and how you want things to go. You have to decide your desires of your heart, of your soul. It's time for you to envision all the things that you want. It's time for you to speak to the universe or whomever you pray to without doubt. The garden, paradise. In any garden, you have to turn over the dirt, get all the little rocks out, plant your seed, water it. The next day, come back and water it again. The next day, water it again until that seed begins to have roots. Once the seed has roots, then you'll see whatever you planted sprouting up slowly. Now, as it sprouts, it's going to need the sun to grow. And it's going to continuously need water to grow. So those ideas that are in your head, you have to nurture them. The things that you want, you have to say it and believe it. I always encourage people to keep a journal. You know, I homeschooled my children and I made them write in their journal every morning. They hated it. Why do we have to write in our journals every day? Because it's power of the mind. It's power of your thoughts. It's power of your ideas. So when you write in that journal, your hand is going with the flow of what's coming from the mind. And I would tell my children to write a story about what your desires are, your dreams, the things that you would want to have happen in your life. My sons, they would put sports cars, this, that. I would tell them to write it. My daughters, whatever they would write, whatever their thoughts, write it. You write them so much until they appear in your everyday life, because thoughts do become things. But the difference in this writing, you're going to bring it to life, because after you write it, read it out loud 3 times a day, what you wrote. And that's how you manifest. 4 times a day, in the morning and in the evening. Read out loud the things that you wrote down. And that's going to help you to manifest. All the things that you wrote down, that's going to have an effect on you not having the doubt. You're going to read it so much and say it out loud that it takes root, and that you start to believe that you can have the desires of your soul, your heart. We have the number 6, which is angelic assistance. When angelic assistance appears, this is your guardian angels telling you that I'm here. I'm here to assist. I'm here to help. This is divine guidance. This is loving support. So your angels, your ancestors, your crossed over loved ones are here to help you with the desires of your soul. They're here to assist you. And that is what this card means, is that they want to help, but you have to ask. And they welcome them. The number 6 in numerology is associated with family. Perfect numbers, destiny number, and the planet Venus. It can also symbolize natural leadership abilities, master numbers, and a focus on your own needs and growth. When the number 6 appears to you, that means some of you may be facing challenges or difficult times in your life at this present time. The number 6 is a sign that you have the strength and determination to overcome these challenges and move forward in your life with confidence. If you are seeing the number 6 frequently, it may be a sign that you have an important message from your guardian angels or higher powers. It may also indicate that you need to focus on bringing more balance into your life, especially in the areas of love, relationships, and your creative expression. You can harness the positive energy of this number 6 to achieve greater success and happiness in all the areas of your life. Ask your guardian angels, ask your ancestors for help, for guidance, and whatever it is that you're dealing with. We have the number 50. This is sacred gratitude. This is the number 50. This is appreciation. This is you taking the time out to pray. This is show gratitude to the universe, to your ancestors, your crossed over loved ones, your archangels. Gratitude is very important. I am grateful for everything, the air that I breathe, to be able to wake up in the morning, to be able to have food in my refrigerator. I am grateful to know that my children are okay, that they are healthy, and that they are alive, that they are not unalive, that they are alive. I'm thankful for the people who care about me that are in my life. This is the number 39, which is miracles. Cancer, miracles can happen if you believe it. This is ancient wisdom. Now, I've dropped some wisdom on you today. You don't have to listen at all. It was just my opinion. Wisdom, ancient wisdom. We have the number 35, clairvoyance. Now, some of you cancers may be clairvoyant. Check out the clairs. Clairvoyance, clairaudient. Check out the clairs and see where you fit in the clairs. This is inspiration, interpretation, and trust. Trust yourself, Cancer. We have the number 53. That's at the bottom of the deck. And that's soul radiance. This is the phoenix rising. You will rise, Cancer. This is the phoenix. Some of you have been through some difficult things, difficult situations, difficult relationships. You've been through some challenges. You've been through some heartaches. But none of those things have kept you down. You push forward and you carry on. This is the Phoenix Rising. And I said, no matter where you are right now, as long as you're not driving, stand up. Look behind you one last time. And that baggage that you have been carrying, put it down behind you. And don't look back. Push forward. You don't have to wait until the new year to do this. You can do it right now. Because, like this card says, this is the Phoenix Rising. You will rise from the dust. Hello. You will rise. You have risen. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger. And those situations haven't killed you, although you felt like they crippled you a little. You have the power to straighten that body up, to straighten those legs up and move forward. Yes, you can ask a question. We have the bonus card. This is the number 20, the bonus card that I had put to the side, new creation. This card is new creation. So some of you are working on something. Some of you have an idea, have a plan that you will bring to fruition. I have, if you look at my, everyone, if you look at my front page, I have an email that's associated with my YouTube. Send me your question and in my email, and also send me your birthday and that person's birthday, because I would need to clear out my energy for this. But as soon as I'm done with this, then I'll get right to you. So on my YouTube page, there is an email. You can ask me that question in there, and then I'll respond to you in about, give me 30 minutes, so I can clear out my energy from this reading. However, give me your birthday, give me his birthday, or her. This is creation, innovation. This is the number 20 card. Some of you have an idea. Some of you have a business that you may need help getting off the ground. So help will be coming in for you to start this new business. Some of you are thinking about possibly going back to school, but then you're thinking like, I think I might be a little too old to take this class. That's not true. If you want to learn something new, you're never too old to learn something new. The number 20 indicates one who has infinite potential when it comes to relationships or negotiations. So you may be negotiating something. So when you see the number 20, you will know that you are being helped by your angels in bringing projects to completion. Angelic assistance. However, the number 20 The vibration of the number 20 is expressed when there is a strong need to learn patience so that the appropriate actions can properly be carried out. The number 20, the number 2 is about being part of a group and harmonious companionships. The 2 does not like being alone. And following the number 2 is the 0. 2 makes the number 20 more successful at relationships since 0 is all about the completion of a cycle and awareness of the possible. Your possibilities are endless. Cancer, your possibilities are endless. This is newness. This is the completion of a cycle. As soon as you put that baggage down and leave it in the past. Easier said than done, isn't it? But that pain, that trauma, put it down. Leave it behind you. And do not carry it into the new year with you. And you can start working on this today. This is my Soul Truth deck. I always close out my readings with the Soul Truth. I hope that I was able to give you a little insight. If this reading did not resonate with you, please do not try to make it fit at all. However, for anyone else that this message did make sense to, take from it what would help you on your journey towards your happiness in every area of your life. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it at this present time. This message is for the sign of Cancer. Spirit guides, help me to... Ooh. Okay. One more card, Spirit guides. One more card. One more card. Thank you. One more card. Thank you. We have, to whom am I comparing myself right now? Who are you comparing yourself to right now? What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today, stop comparing and start creating. I can't make this up because I said that voice in your head that tells you that you're not enough, that you're not good enough, that your ex is with a better person than you. Those doubts, give it a name. Don't compare yourself to anyone. And also, more importantly, don't look for happiness in someone else. You have to be happy within yourself in order to be happy with someone else or with someone. Don't ever compare yourself to anyone. You know what I always tell people? I compete with no one. I am authentically me. I compete with no one. I have people that have written to me and say, someone took a message from your video and they used it in their own. Someone is saying something exactly the way you said it. And you know what I said? It's okay. I don't mind. I am authentically me. I will never copy anyone's work. It's not necessary. This work is a part of my bloodline. I don't compete with anyone. And this spiritual world is not a place to compete. We're all supposed to be helpmates to one another. There is not one person in this world that's better than the next. So when I get these messages, I'm like, it's okay. Because we are not on the same journey. You are not on the same journey as anyone else. So learn to say, I am in competition with no one, nor can anybody be in competition with me. I don't compete at all, ever. At the conference that I went to, we were all equal. No one's gifts were greater than the next. It was actually a love fest, meaning we all embraced one another. I embrace anyone who wants to share something that I said. You don't have to give me the credit at all. Not necessary. Name all the things you love. Name everything that you love. Write it in a journal. Name everything that you love. But most importantly, don't forget to name yourself. Oh, are you one of them? When you name all the things that you love, include yourself. Today's mantra: I give myself all the love and attention that I need. It's time for you to love on yourself, to embrace who you are. My oldest daughter, she used to have insecurities because before I started homeschooling her, people would tell her that she had big eyes. Her eyes were like a bug, right? So I used to bring her in front of the mirror and I would say, when you look in the mirror, tell me what you see. And she would say, mm. Her throat chakra was blocked. And I used to bring her in front of that mirror again. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Not because I'm your mother, but I see beauty. You are gorgeous. Then I had to teach her what unkind people were. And my children look like me. I am beautiful. I am amazing. I am gorgeous. See, we're not here for people to like what we look like and who we are. It's about us loving who we are. I love me. So I said to my daughter, do you think your grandmother is ugly? Because as far as I know, everybody thinks she's the most beautiful woman in the world. And she was like, no, Grandma is beautiful. I said, well, you look just like her. Your skin complexion is just a little different, but you are a product of her, which I am a product of her. And you are a product of me. So she's confident now. And she's uniquely her. She is not like anyone else. I am not like anyone else. I don't want to dress like you. I don't want to look like you. I don't want to wear my hair like yours. I create my own style as I taught her to create her own. So you have to be who you are. So name all the things that you love and don't forget to include yourself. At the bottom of the deck, where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? So some of you may be a little under the weather. Some of you may want to lose weight. I think in one of my cancers readings, someone had high blood pressure. So you may want to take care of that. And if you've already gone to see a doctor, good for you. However, stress creates high blood pressure. So who are you around that's stressing you out? You need to get rid of them. If my body could talk, what would it say? If your body could talk, what would it say to you? Today's soul action. Feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. So some of you, what's the one thing that our body needs? More water, more water. Some people don't like vegetables, right? I'm not a nutritionist, but plenty of greens, plenty of greens. But I'm not the best person to sit here and talk about anyone's diet. You know what you need to do for you, especially when I'm sitting here and it's morning and I'm hiding a Hershey bar. You know, my breakfast, a Hershey bar and coffee. Ooh, the spirits might be talking to me, right? But I thank you all for joining me. I thank you all for getting on this live this morning. I always say, if I get one person to join, that's enough. Thank you. I send to you nothing but love and light. I am EmpressReal1584 The Good Witch. My channel is all about healing. Let's begin healing together. Namaste. Thank you. And I'm going to take a few moments to go back over these messages. Okay, to the person that wrote me, I told you where to find my email. I answer all my own emails. And you are very welcome to the person that wrote. Thank you for the beautiful reading. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the reading. Thank you. Someone wrote, hello, hi, how are you? The last card, thank you for that. Thank you for that. You know, sometimes I wear my earpiece and my husband says, well, you know, I can't hear you with your earpiece on. So I took it off, and thank you for letting me know that the sound was much better. Now somebody wrote, oh, wow, cancer reading, weeps. Um, What reading did you want? My next reading will be Scorpio, then the next will be Capricorn. But if you have a suggestion for a video after the Capricorn, I am open to listen. And someone wrote, hello, everyone, hello to you too. And thank you. And somebody wrote, right now I say goodbye to my past. That's right. You have to say goodbye to your past. You know, a part of the retreat was us saying goodbye to our past. The retreat, the spiritual retreat that I went on, it was saying goodbye to the past. And it's important. Memories will always be there. Our brain is a supercomputer. It's a sponge, so you're never going to get rid of the memories. However, you'll be able to deal with them when you learn to release them. But I will be doing a Scorpio reading today. It will be alive as well. I will be doing a Capricorn reading. It will be alive as well. And for the person that was disappointed and knowing this was a Cancer reading, hit me up in my inbox and I may throw in a bonus for you. So, let me know what sign you would like to see. See, I'm always supportive. I'm always supportive. I am Empress Real 1584 The Good Witch. My channel is all about healing. This is a no judgment zone place for healing. Once again, namaste. Thank you all for joining. Love and light.